Here's a 2019 Platinum stock combo. A stainless nose. And then the spare. Jack. This bulkhead wall has some, you can see how it looks. Just probably from being in the winter. I don't know if they pressure washed that or I took it yesterday and got it a bath. Underneath there's this, it's not even as much underneath. It's more that wall. The dressing room has a step. Latches right up there to hold it back. 2 brush trays. There's some marks there. And floor mats. Scrubbed them, but they're still, looks worse on the phone than it does in there, but there's some dirt there, or some stain there, I guess. And then carpeted bulkhead or carpeted drop and nose. And this is your plexiglass storage tray. And the vent close rod across there. On the carpet, there's some, I brushed it, didn't come out. You might use some carpet cleaner if it bugs you, but I was afraid to make it worse than it is because you really can't see it, but it's there. 4-tier removable saddle rack, 4-tier blanket bar, and this bulkhead wall is carpeted. A little spot of dirt right there. There's a little bit of dirt, and then on the bottom, where I rinsed it out one time, there's a little bit of dirt. It's just a little bit darker there, but not anything that's not going to happen the first time you use it anyway. 10 bridle hooks, and then there's a light above the door and a light over there, so plenty of light in here. And then on the sides we have tied horses to it with buckets, so there's some marks there. They're not deep scratches or anything, but they're marks. Plexiglass is all in. So a side load light, and then your outside tie hooks. Tires. This has the these lights so they don't get knocked off, the little round LED lights, and then it's on the side post too, so nothing knocks it off. And then plexi in the back. I noticed this one has a little, you can't probably see it, I can see it from my angle. There's a little spot where it was probably rubbed in the brush in the tray. You could flip it around. Actually, it looks like this piece goes on the inside because we number all of them so that when you put them back in, it's easy. So that one's actually, these 2 bottom ones look like they're on. You could just rub it off or turn it around. So no dents or dings or anything there. Really not a lot of marks. They're just, it's been used a little bit, but that. Then on this side there's a little bit of speckling on it. You can see in the shade. When it's in the sun you can't, just from getting hauled a little bit in the winter. It's only just in the shaded areas you can see, and if you're up close. So there's that. And there's also a step here. Inside. So a little rub on this pad, which just has the color off mostly. We hauled panels up in the front, and there's a little tiny dent right there, probably from panels, but nothing bad. We're vent. Plexi, there's a sliding gate rail on this front one. It's already pushed all the way forward. There's rubber iron mat on the front wall, sliding gate rail. Then I'll come around from the back. All your lights are here, your switches, and then there's a LED light on this side and the rear. If I didn't point that out. Inside, mats aren't bad anywhere. I'd rinsed out the floor not too long ago, so I didn't completely pull the mats out. I flipped them on each edge and rolled it. I don't think I told you too, that this rear door has rubber around it to help keep rain out. Just give it a little, not as much air either if you don't want it. That's why we have roof vents. And then the escape door has the same thing. In case you put stuff up there you don't want to get wet, is why we do it. We use that for storage sometimes. Slam latch on that gate. And then your inside tie hooks here. And all the way up to the front there's a couple. And then there's a load light in each interior compartment. The front cut does not have a slam latch because it's on that sliding gate rail. So just so you know that. I think that's about it. I've gotten most of it. It's pretty clean, but I'm not guaranteeing you I don't miss something. I always do. So I think I've gotten pretty much everything for it to be good. Can't think of anything else I need to point out to you. Sides just have a little use wear, and that, we love it. So hope you do too.